It's not like we're calling these games bad, it's just that in a certain point in time, they've just really pissed us off. For me, Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle for the Mega Drive is one such game. This is supposed to be a direct sequel to one of the greatest platformers of all time, Alex Kidd in Miracle World, and Enchanted Castle took a nice big steamy dump all over it. This game killed what could have been a juggernaut of a franchise. Answer me this, how could a Mega Drive game be made 2 years before the console's release date? This game makes absolutely no sense. Get this, you go into a shop, pay your money, but you have to win a game of rock, paper, scissors? How's that supposed to work?
£7, please, sir.
Oh! Damn it!
Not to mention how slow this game is compared to its predecessor. You know, that one game that was released in 1985?
I'm bringing sexy back.
I give this game chance after chance and, what am I looking at right now? I tell you, this game, you won't find that in Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. The goddamn music! What the hell is this mess? Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle, play it, then kill yourself.
Riddle me this. What if you took the gameplay and fatalities of Mortal Kombat and instead of having various characters that actually play well and are from different realms, you put in dead gods, a war veteran, and a rip-off cyborg of Sector or Cyrex from Mortal Kombat. You get War Gods, created by Midway, the same company that created Mortal Kombat. War Gods on the N64 is the absolute worst game I've ever played. The game was originally only supposed to be a tech demo to test out the new 3D tech engine made by Midway, and not a fully made game at all. Somehow, Midway decided to release the game. The fighters are uninspired, they don't look good or move that well, the controls are clunky and slow, the graphics are absolutely horrendous, even though the technology used for the game at the time was one of the first uses of 3D technology, as it was fairly new. But it was 5 months prior to the release of Mortal Kombat 4, which used the same graphical and tech engine. The characters though, there are 12 in all, including the boss and sub-boss, which to me makes the game incredibly lackluster. Mortal Kombat actually has a better character selection and even a better boss selection. Don't even get me started. Like, are you kidding me? You have, for Mortal Kombat, you have Shao Kahn or Motaro or Kintaro. This fucking game has fucking Exor, whoever the fuck that is. Even back in 1997 when I played this game, I didn't have any fucking fun. Are you fucking kidding me? This game is just mind-blowingly bad and should not be played by anyone. The fatalities in War Gods are just horrible.
Warhead wins.
Also, fucking Warhead? Well, I mean, that one kind of makes sense as he is a war veteran, but still, War Gods is hands down, in my view, the worst game I've ever played. Stay away from this Mortal Kombat ripoff. It is an abomination to gaming and retro gaming as a whole, and should not be played by anyone. It is horrible and not a fun game to play. You will have a bad time with it. It's extremely horrifying.
Okay, let me just start off by saying this is not the worst game ever. But it is, without question, one of the biggest disappointments that's ever happened. I mean, it had been a while since we had a good Alien game. The last one of note was AVP 2, which was just so well done. But then AVP 3 came out, and it was a drag. But it was kind of expected. Now, Colonial Marines gets announced. They show us some pictures and gameplay, and it looked glorious. You know, those of us in the PC gaming master race will tell you, it looked fucking amazing. So, why when it came out did it look like shit? Literally no one knows. Gearbox's president said it was a cause for concern and they're investigating how that came to be. And then said nothing else. I mean, I know as a community the gaming world was hyped. It had been long announced, but sounded like it was just going to be another dead in the water project. And Gearbox had been having some major success with the Borderlands series. They also worked on the AAA award-winning title Duke Nukem Forever. Let's be fair though, they jumped onto that fucked up freak show too late. Duke Nukem Forever had been doomed since, well, forever. At least Colonial Marines was a game they've been working on since its inception. I mean, come on! How good was Borderlands? It's gonna be the shit, right? Right? Oh, the gameplay. Just for starters, the gameplay is so unbalanced. You're either an unkillable behemoth tearing xenomorphs to pieces like they're wet tissues being assaulted by a freaking polar bear. The next you're being torn apart like a wet tissue being assaulted by a freaking polar bear. I mean, why do they die so easily? Xenomorphs are supposed to be unstoppable killing machines. Turns out you could just shoot the bastards. Who'd have thunk it? The year is 2017, or 2017 to our American friends. And it took me 8 attempts just to get this piece of shit to load so I could record some bullshit gameplay footage. They missed a lot of steps with this game. The characters and dialogue seem interesting, but they all die too fast and too furious for us to care about. The levels look amazing even if the graphics were not up to the standard of the promotional material. To be honest, it's just a big disappointment. But at least we ended up with Aliens Isolation, which I'll be looking at in the future, because that is a good Aliens game. Do you know what? Fuck this game.
This isn't good, I don't care what anyone says. Which makes me question, was the Assassin's Creed series ever good? The first one was very repetitive, but overall a good experience for the first game in the series. And I really like Altair as a character, because I got a sense that he can be both a villain and a hero. I never liked Ezio as a main protagonist. He's all good, and that's pretty boring. Just so you don't think I'm a jaded I really like Black Flag. I think that was a good setting for an Assassin's Creed game. The Caribbean. Yeah. They eased up on the story, they don't take it seriously. Kenway is a very fun main character. All the pirating and naval combat is a good time. So what the hell happened with Assassin's Creed 3? It should have been a slam dunk. Native American protagonist in the midst of the American Revolution? I did have friends tell me, Morris, it's not a very good game. I should have listened. This was the game that hurt the series badly and killed it for many fans. If Revelations didn't put a bad taste in their mouths already. Personally, I find Connor to be a terrible, boring main character. He will always be that young native boy that's angry about being a half-breed and having problems with authority figures because he has father issues. The fact that the Eagle viewpoints don't have fast travel functionality you gotta use the underground passages to fast travel. Why? Assassin's Creed is supposed to be about climbing high places, gracefully jumping from rooftop to rooftop, and its incredible vistas. But here's a game that puts you underground and makes fast travel more tedious than it should be. Good thinking there, Ubisoft Montreal. With this one tree growing all around America. Now, I can't discredit the opening of the game because that's your general laying the groundwork for the story, which is okay and done relatively well. But I can say the game takes a sweet time. So they pad the game with several hours that you can't really judge because it's a lot of prologue stuff. Great stuff, Ubisoft Montreal. They ran out of steam after the Brotherhood.
Ready to go again?
No.